They beat MIBR in this map 16-7, Furia 16-6. So if I'm Fluxo, obviously it's difficult. It's Outsiders' map picks. They will be starting on this T side, and well, for Fluxo, they've got to start strong.
Some dualies in towards top mid. We see the boost up into Banana to catch any player pushing down. No one at the moment though. Lux is just holding to see if the fight comes. Has VSM behind him to support as well. These are the only two players over towards Banana, so if they get overwhelmed, that could be a little bit scary. Fame looking to see if any peek is coming through. Nothing being delivered yet. A bit of contact over onto Felps in apartments early. Flip fires off a couple of shots. He's just going to fall back.
Keeping him interested. Outsiders. They're interested in taking top brackets. Lux, when's he going to swing this? When is he going to find the information? Lakowski, well, he's found info in towards top middle. Spots out the player now. Woody's being baited in.
Yeah, it's a smoke there. They're not coming his way. He's going to be sitting behind that. It's all now onto his pit player and the one tucked into graveyard. Lakowski and Felps have to come up big here. Nice shot from Felps. Immediately traded out. Lakowski is tucked in though, and he hasn't been cleared. The bomb is dropped, and he's still standing and fighting. And Woody on that rotate looking to fight as well, but dispatched up by Fame. VSM has rotated over. He's gotten one, but the dink on the Lux makes it difficult. All now onto VSM, but they have to get the bomb across. Both in towards pit. USP at this range. Well, speak of it, Flit hits the shot.
Yeah, nice job from the Outsiders again. They all converge on this bomb site and they deal and account for the fact that there's going to be quick rotations. And they just literally hit every single shot. There's no opportunity for Fluxo to capitalize. Gets a little bit dangerous, especially with Lakowski just tucked in towards the mini pit. You start getting a little bit of faith, buying so much time for the rotations to come on over, but it's just Flit. 3 kills on the site, unlocks it for the Outsiders.
Yeah, he put up a great performance on Dust 2 as well. Buying up into this one with Mac 10 close in Banana. It is a force up from Fluxo. Common on these second rounds from the CT side. The Deagles and a CZ in the mix. Kowsey close in to Boiler. Going to get mollied off, so he's going to back out of that one. Thinking about a flashbang. Thinks better of it. One flashbang is being set up towards long. You can see Felps priming one.
Control being gathered in towards the apartments. Flit just making his move, even juggling the utility out the window so Norbert can set him up for success. Outsiders, though, they are grouping in towards bottom Banana, putting some bullets down range, trying to disrupt and get some space. VSM up elevated. He was a player that was really doing it all for Fluxo on this Dust 2 performance. He was the one, the spearhead of this attack, and now it's the rest of the individuals that need to come and support him moving forward in the series.
Well, it has to be Lux this time around. He's the only defender over towards B. Bit of presence, trying to cause a rotation. They drop the smoke. They're actually not committing off it. Outsiders going to be repositioning out towards A, and this is where the stack is. They haven't budged a muscle. VSM spots the first, falling back now. Fame starting to aggress forward. Felps close combat with the CZ, trying to dodge the flashbangs. They're great flashes, but Kicker with the Mac 10 gets one. VSM firing off Deagle bullets, and there's one on the side as well. The kills are coming through. Lakowski, that is quite the shot. Flit gets a nice wallbang in response.
Oh, and the follow-up with the grenade. VSM removed, and Flit is doing everything for his side. In fact, needs to clutch it, but what is that from Lux? Crisp, clean headshots. Outsiders walk straight into the trap.
Talk about the Desert Eagles walking into the stack. Incredible shots. Lakowski coming up big. And then at the very end, another couple of fantastic shots. Flit tries to do it all, but well, Lux cannot be stopped. Lights out.
Flit, though, is explosive. 6 kills already in 2 rounds. But Fluxo, they win back that force buy. And Outsiders, they're going to invest just 1 Deagle. That's on Kicker. In fact, Norbert's even got one in the mix. A couple of Deagles, actually. I just can't see.
Yeah, true. A little recovered from Lux. He's pushing control in towards Banana. Lakowski is boosted up as well with the M4. Also be careful he doesn't quick switch at the wrong opportunity.
Uh-oh.
There's that boost coming into effect. Norbert goes down. So I'm looking good for Fluxo. Good opener. Felps spotting this corner, and there it is. Nice first kill. Just about converts it onto the second Kicker. Ooh, another nice Deagle shot. Lakowski, a taste of his own medicine. Kicker's looking for more, but Felps is going to receive him. All now onto Jame. Can't be saving this one. Going to be going down to Felps.
So that's consecutive, now being established. Not too much investment behind that one for the outsiders, so it makes sense that Fluxo are capitalizing upon it. Famas stepping in, felps not being baited out by the jiggle, not on these shoulder peaks, in fact just lines them up as well.
That one goes a bit more as expected. Wasn't a lot from the outsiders into that one. Although, really, they don't have a lot into this one either. Less so, in fact, it's 5 nades. See what they do? Felps is actually just charging down mid with an MP9. So nade stock comes through, does nothing, and here's Felps. Lovely triple kill with the MP9. Jame tries to drop a smoke to play around. Won't be having any of that.
Yeah, easy does it. So much money being farmed up by the SMG, $600 a kill, so that gets straight into the bank account. Very nice stuff for Fluxo. And they can bring forward these SMGs even further in towards this next bonus, because now comes the investment from the outsiders. Now's a true test for this defense.
AWP out for Jame as well, not one on the other side. He's got a good spawn as well for a peek, making his way up towards mid. Jump into the tunnels to take this one. Smoke not going to give him any information, so he starts to move forward. Fame absolutely hounded by those grenades, brought down low early.
Not quite going to live forever. Flashbang for Woody back in towards top mid, just keeping the outsiders at bay. But look at this from Kicker. So much utility being deployed down towards top banana. Has got the control back. Fluxo, they're even going to send Woody over.
Yeah, speaking of utility, there's not a lot on the side of outsiders at this stage of the game. Got a couple of smokes and a couple of flashbangs. That's literally it. They have drawn these rotations over to B, though. 3 players over here. Start looking for something in apartments. Bomb still hasn't picked up, though. That's down at ramp, so they're not committing to anything quite yet. Felps trying to play around this smoke as well. Might even boost up onto the edge here. Makes a bit of noise. Falls back. Not going to overstretch his presence there.
Woody's even rotated back over. Lurk smoke being deployed. Norbert. Oh, this is close. They're going to get so close to each other. Can they see each other? Not yet. Smoke starts to fade. Woody with the headshot. That's a great find. And now Felps can try and step in. Swing on the SMG. MP9 being spotted out by the apartments player. And now Fame is trying to step in. There's a player in pit this entire time trying to lock it in.
Yeah, how do you even get into this one? 20 seconds left. Haven't even started to move. Waiting for that smoke to fade. Clock is ticking. And they're out. That's it. That's the round.
I mean, look, you've got no utility. You can't flush that player out towards pit. You've got 3 defenders that you kind of know about in towards A. That was a nice reaction in the mid-round from Fluxo, though. What they do is they send Felps close to that short smoke, trying to get information out towards top brackets. At the same time, they just drop utility. They're showing presence at banana. They're not activating off it. They're not pushing for information, but dropping deep smokes, incendiaries. It's just showing presence. And if anything, that just funnels outsiders into this long wrap, especially when the smokes are deployed. And the fact that Norbert is found, that's just the last straw for outsiders.
Yeah, I thought that kill was the defining one. If Woody goes down there, that wrap can come through for Norbert, and there's a really good shot for outsiders. As soon as they lose that player, they get a little nervous. Can't make that headway in towards short, and they call it off. Another chance for their saved weapon, staying with the AWP. Looking to peer on in. Aggressive peek, in fact, pushing all the way up. Has to be careful. Lovely flashbang. He's stuck on the wall. Woody, good opener. Jame can't get anything done with the AWP.
You can't, but can they do anything with this presence in towards Apps? It's going to be a pop kick. It can line up the flash and just send them forward.
Kazi all on him, pulls out a smoke of his own. Could be good timing though, they're going to commit off it, but no, Norbert with the MAC-10 ready for it. The smoke revealing the presence. Kick it catches off Felps. And this one's looking a lot better for outsiders. The rotations are coming through. It's a 3v4, so there's still the potential. But smoke down bottom mid is even slowing things down further. Kick it holding off all of the rotations. VSM starting to make his way through. The bomb only just goes down, so they can definitely give this a look in. But Kicker's in such a difficult spot to clear.
Yeah, I mean, for sure they can give this a go. They've got so much money back in them. VSM just looking for another weapon. Even gets cleared by Lux in second mid. This one's on. 3 versus 3. Lots of utility to play with.
Yeah, kit in the hands of Lux as well. A couple of smokes. They're not moving much, though. No, they're just going to try and trap them in here.
All right.
Maybe do some more damage. There's not been a lot of rounds for outsiders here. You get another kill. Make it 2, you're looking very comfortable. But with that bomb plant position, they'll be fine to save. Norbert the only one that's maybe at risk here, but he should be just far enough away to survive.
Yeah, he'll be fine. The reason why it's always getting a little bit scary, and the fact that they tuck in as well to make sure that VSM can't clear them out, is that we've had a little update. I mean, it was a while ago now, but it increases the bomb radius. It does more damage closer and just even further away on Inferno. So it's a bit more difficult to try and survive. That's why it always gets a little bit stressful in those round-ending situations.
That's a good round from Outsiders, though. Considering how it started, Jame getting caught off in mid, right? Woody gets that opener. The fact that they're able to still convert that, find that opening out towards apps. You rarely see that one come to fruition, but the Mac-10 opens it up, and then Kick-Out finds the follow-up. Fame opens this one out as well. VSM removed. Lux has to be careful because he keeps chasing. Fame looking for the fight, and in fact, it's felps that goes down. Lux not even needed here.
This is fast. Change of pace. And as soon as I say that, Outsiders just slow down, but Kicker finds Lux through the gap of the smoke, and Flit, he's just locking in the rotations. There's no way that Fluxo are even firstly considering this, and secondly going to rotate back down towards Banana. Woody, best he can do, hold on to the AWP. They're both in apartments.
As long as Outsiders don't second guess this and walk back into these saving players.
Uh-oh.
Thrown out of smoke. The bomb's still in Banana. They're starting to take ground. Flit just checking out what's going on at A. Not spotting anything yet. Woody in towards Boiler with the AWP. That's a very awkward angle. They're walking out here. Slowly peeking through. Gonna catch a play with back turn, but misses the shot. Now they know exactly where he is. That AWP has sounded out. And now they can go to B safely.
Yeah, very unlikely that he's just saving alone in this position. The Cowsy is here. James pieced this one together. Looking for the hunt. Yet to find a kill. Would love to take the AWP forward. Oh, hello. That's a freebie. Just the Cowsy left versus the world. Would love to hold on to his M4. Would even be allowed it. Well, there gets Split. He's removed, but suddenly all the pressure is now on his shoulders. Look at how many players are hunting him.
Yeah, I love Outsiders and the fact that, you know, they take these long methodical rounds, see so many saves, but they go for a hunt. They go for a hunt. It's every single player looking for it. Look, Aldi, they're everywhere. They're in the walls. Kick-Out. He's able to find him in the end. Nothing being saved over for Fluxo.
Yeah, very good recovery. It's back-to-back rounds now for the Outsiders. They're settling into this T side. 4-3. There's an opportunity.
Good opener here. Fame just does everything in Banana. Practically gets 2 there, and this whole time Lux is just tucked in, waiting to go for this fight. Never gets an opportunity for it. When he does, it's too late. All his teammates have fallen.
3B for Fluxo. They're going to take the fight, get pushed back by the flames of Outsiders. They've got the control, good chip damage. It means that the M4s, well, they can do a one-shot headshot onto some of these players. Flit, again, aggressive control in towards the apartments. He will do this quite often on the T side.
Yeah, looking for anything here. It's a boost up onto quad from the CTs. Double setup there. Woody out towards long, keeping that one locked down. Retake utility being thrown through by Fluxo. That's smoke and incendiary thrown out. It's not going to deter Outsiders. Still smokes here. 2 of them being juggled over, I think, there. At the very least one to slow things down.
Again, it's the pressure. It's just the smokes being deployed. It's no manpower behind it. So Outside, they're just going to try and run the gauntlet. They're going to go through, but Lux on towards Kick It. It's a great opener.
Yeah, good kill, good damage from Jame as well. But here's Split with the spam. Lux goes down. VSM, he's going for the hero play. He flushes himself through, but he gets stuck. Fame finds him before he can get any damage done. 3 players are low, but not low enough. Felps trying to spam through. Woody here as well. Calzi hasn't even started the rotate. Worried about a flank coming through, you can see it.
Again, another situation where no kills presented itself to Fluxo. And now the money becomes a question. Can they really go for this? The answer is certainly no, and they think it as well. They're just holding for exits. Felps trying to lock in towards CT. The Cowsy trying to lock in middle in case Outsiders go for another one of these hunts. But it's a good round in for the Outsiders. They push the issue on towards B. It's just a straight up execute, but it works out perfectly, keeping it simple, the name of the game.
At the very least, Fluxo will keep these rifles. And then drop around them. Plenty of lost, but you see VSM's got plenty of cash anyway. So they'll be in a good position into this follow-up, and now 3 in a row for Outsiders to equalize things here. 4 apiece. It was a good run on the CT side from Fluxo as soon as they got those guns out. Harshing minds back to that Deagle force round in round 2 that got them on that run.
Yeah, just need to establish a bit more control back in. Because if Outsiders just start snowballing this, it could be catastrophic for Fluxo. Just a reminder of the stakes here. It's an elimination game. They need to win Inferno to even see Mirage. And the loser of this, they've got no opportunity here at Rotterdam to compete for playoffs.
Loser is eliminated. Everything on the line. Ball's coming through here. Fluxo get another opportunity with all those weapons brought across, but Outsiders looking good now. Bit of aggression towards Banana on a couple of these rounds is coming out their way. See what they decide to do in this one. Lux has got the AWP this time around. He's taking it towards B, maybe to counter some of this fight. Ooh, nice nades as well. Jame brought down low.
Woody now stepping in towards the boiler. Look to force the issue, could find Flit. Look at Lakowski, he's here as well. Flit wins out the gunfight, needs to turn on a swivel. Lakowski hasn't revealed his position. It's another opener, but this time in favor of Outsiders.
Lakowski must have made a stack queue there on that swing because that Molotov comes through and he cannot get the trade. Great opener, but here's felps. Made his way through in the gap. Gets one in response. Jame brought down low earlier. Lux about to be tested. Utility coming through. Hasn't been sentry though, so if they do commit, he can play around that one. You can see they've already slowed down all this utility being dispensed. Surely this is the hit. A HE coming through again. A huge amount of damage. Rotation as well. They're just going to brute force this one, and Lux misses the shot. All now onto VSM, playing around in the smokes. He gets fame. Looking for more as well. 2 of these players so low, and Felps is here as well. Everyone arriving for the CTs. Norbert left alone, 1 versus 2. Touches the bomb to bait out a peak that's not quite coming yet, and now he's going to stick it.
Does lock it in. Player in from CT. This is so difficult for Norbert, trying to isolate the angles. He's so exposed, and that's where Lakowski will strike. Fluxo, that was perfect. Just the timing of the rotations coming in. The fact that VSM is just getting aggressive through these smokes, it just throws a lot of confusion towards Outsiders when they go in for that execute.
Yeah, I think there was a CT smoke thrown out towards the fountain, which just made them so uncomfortable. Just allowed him to play around that. Fame was trying to spam through it from oranges, and then VSM just flanks around the edge of the smoke, catches him out, gets the player on coffin as well. Great hold despite that missed shot from Lux. But the fact they just tried to brute force through there, right? The incendiary, the HE comes down, they're just getting brought lower and lower.
And that round started with an Outsiders opening, something we've not really seen. They've done a very good job at recovering from the man deficit. But however, it's Fluxo to strike back in. Woody now positioning with the AWP, peeking down top middle, doesn't see a thing. And they're going to go for a pop here. Outsiders flash their way through, trying to take control. Woody has to be careful, but he does reposition.
Just manages to get away. If Outsiders had continued to commit to that control, he was dead as a doornail. Flit though, he's just going to walk out. Lucas there, he's not looking at all. Not ready for that one. Felps tucked in, takes the flashbang to the side. Now they know he's here. Flushing him out, smoke dropped. Has a flashbang to try and get himself out of here. VSM to support, but he's caught out throwing his own utility. Phelps is still in here, and he's still fighting. What? Finds Norbert on the spray down. Phelps, they can't deal with him. He's staying alive in this smoke the entire time. Woody trying to support. Good shot onto Flips, and still Phelps is here.
Right, okay. He's done his job, hasn't he? Really good job. He softens up Fame as well. Woody is now going hunting for information. Lux hasn't moved off B. Defense split 1-1. 45 seconds. Outsiders throw the bomb up towards top mid, but they want to put presence at Banana first. They want to see, firstly, whether they've got a free bomb site over there, and secondly, whether they can just anchor that rotation in so it's just Woody left alone.
One player on each side have to come up good here. Woody hasn't budged, sitting in this position for some time now. Starts to creep forward. That bomb is on the back of Jame, and well, with Lux going down towards B. Oh, Fame spots him. Woody was holding short this entire time. They know exactly where Lux is. They can get that bomb down with no worries.
Yeah, there you go. Now they can take control. I mean, look at this already. Fame's pushed in towards Library, locking off the rotation from CT, but Lux not even wanting to give this one a go. Economy just really not there now for Fluxo. So Outsiders, really nice mid-round. The fact that they allow Kickit to go and find that information and then Fame could just walk out of the apartments and catch off Woody. It's perfect. It's textbook outsiders, and they will tie up the game.
Could have gone the other way, though, if Woody had been in a slightly different position, right? Doesn't catch caught off by that player coming out through apartments, and there's a completely different world that plays out there. If Woody's maybe playing a more passive position in towards pit, out towards long, potential for that extra trade to come through isn't there, and then Lux can start to push down Banana, get the info, but obviously doesn't pan out that way. But there is a big risk setting one of your players off when you're in a 3v2 to try and find that info.
Yeah, of course. I feel like his positioning there on towards short is because of the commotion in long. He's got no idea whether they can just wrap on his position towards the bomb site. Feels like he has to be a little bit more proactive. So they do walk into the crosshair. If they do reset towards top brackets, he's there ready and waiting. Doesn't account for the other position in the round, which is in apartments. But let's just talk about this just for a second. Because the fact that Felps, he gets spotted, he gets mollied, he still basically nearly gets 2 kills. It is absurd.
They just know he's there the whole time. And he just stands fighting. Fluxo continue to fight. Forced into this one. MP9 and FAMAS around the M4s. Kicker looking for control out towards Banana early. Some good utility thrown through. Forces him back. That HE not going to quite hit the mark. Rotation coming over as well. Felps makes his way through Speedway. Can join up with his team. It's slow from outsiders. No information gathered outside of Banana.
Yeah, Lacalzi's learnt his lessons. This time not forcing the issue in towards apartments. Flip can have that control. Just utility being dispersed by the outsiders, trying to get a reaction on either bomb site. That bomb is all the way back into T-ramp. There's no final destination just yet. And Felps, well, he could be the linchpin here. He could take first contact here with this MP9. There's 3 defenders on B. Here comes the smokes, working their way forward. This crossfire, though, it's going to hold strong potentially, but Fame catches off Lux.
He was so close when that smoke came down there, just not ready for a play to be just right up there in the action, but a nice response from VSM. Fame is taken down. Vic gets Lacalzi, though, over on the A bomb site, and nobody else is here. Kicker, though, he's just walked into B, creating chaos. The rotations are all here, and look, I mean, the bomb's just making its way back. There was no one home. Finds that 1 kill, and it's all his.
Again, just waiting for the reaction. In fact, just from the utility and the pressure and the fact that Fame gets that opening kill, it means the rotations come over towards B. It allows Flit this lurking opportunity. So often he's been allowed this control in towards apartments, whether it's finding an entry or just exploring the map on his own, creates this opportunity and gets outside as the round.
Nice round from outsiders, considering they made their intentions very known then. You know, so much focus on Banana this time around. Fluxo don't feel comfortable contesting it. The utility not quite there for them to be able to take the control back like they've been doing quite a few times. We've seen that retake utility thrown out on the defense quite consistently when they have it in their pockets to do. But this time around they don't. Outsiders get full control of the map and they just exploit it.
I think what's interesting as well is the fact that Fluxo deploy that retake utility towards B, but more often than not, they don't actually push behind it. They don't really try and force the issue. So it's just control. Outsiders, they will be picking up this information. Jame will be collecting this in his little archive, his little library of strats. Trying to piece this one together perfectly each and every time. Look at the economy. It's 2 save rifles that we talked about, but it isn't looking the greatest. A golden opportunity for outsiders to create a little bit of a buffer between themselves and Fluxo.
Yeah, it's been very back and forth here between these two teams. Felps that AK in towards apartments. He's found the opener. Flick goes down. That was the man that prized open that fire round. Now they're just going to try and push forward. No, there, but Felps is still standing. Good response, but they found the opening towards long, and all 3 are making their way there.
Oh, that's the gap. Although, as you say that, Kicker, he's taken short. James holding Boiler. And Norbert's got complete control. In fact, we'll even dispatch of Felps. That's the rifle, but Lacalzi can pick that one up.
Yes, whole time he has gone unannounced, and now he makes his presence known, but Kicker gets the trade. Brought down low in the meantime, so VSM going to spot him fall in the mini pit. That is huge. Has the information, and they know Jame is on site as well. Smoke deployed, can't quite connect the shot. Trying to spam, Jame baits out the shot. Oh, the dink comes through but can't convert it. Both of them limping. Lux just needs a slither of a shot to get it done. Spamming through, cannot find James. Somehow he's surviving this. The headshot comes through and he picks up the AWP, but Kick It, all it would take is a single pistol shot to finish the job, and there's Kick It.
What a crazy, crazy round. So unfortunate for Fluxo because it feels like they've done everything, especially with VSM dinking them down low. The kill comes in on the orb. You think, okay, they know the information. Kicker, it can only really be in pit or mini pit, and he still hits the headshot. But look at how close that came with just 2 rifles being invested from Fluxo. They are making outsiders work for these rounds.
And now it's Lukowski just going unannounced in towards Apps there. Gets that opening kill and then does so much damage to Kick It that he has to play passive. Early utility in towards Banana once again, and Felps once again in towards Apps. He's pushing. That's the bomb back in door, but the fight going on in towards Banana though. Lux has burnt one alive. Felps just jumping out. Flitz definitely heard this, swings around, gets the kill. So even though Banana does find kills for both teams, this might be decided over towards Apps, but Lukowski gets split. 2 versus 2 now. All in the hands of outsiders as to where they want to take this.
B bomb site's open, VSM's rotated, even with Lukowski getting aggressive. Now we can hear the utility. He knows what's up. Outsiders still need to clear this bomb site. They can hear the spam going through the smoke. And they know that Lukowski's over towards apartments. They can plant this one safely, need to establish control, and need to try and lock this in because it's still a doable retake.
No kit, but good utility for Lukowski. He can flash out one of these positions with that incendiary. Fame's very low. And Incendiary in towards Dark, that might just be his demise. VSM about to jiggle into Jame. If he goes any further, there it is. Lukowski gets the information though, knows that Jame is, flushes him out. Jame's now playing around that pillar, and for Lukowski, there's just simply no time. That kit is not in play. Gonna throw down the smoke just to try and keep outsiders on the site, trying to at least take a couple down with him.
And will he be allowed to? Will he swing in? Yes, but he doesn't quite connect the bullet. And they all die, in fact, to the bomb. But that's only at the detriment to Fluxo, all things considered. It's another round on the board for outsiders. Again, it's a scrappy mid-round. Fluxo try to take the initiative. You've got that combination of kills over towards Banana, 2 go each way, more information, more pushes in towards the apartments. That's what we've been seeing this entire first half.
Yeah, Phelps jumping out in the second mid. The sound cue for Flit swings through, finds him. Lukowski's down towards the T-stairs, fighting as well. Absolutely messy. That's what this whole series has been between these 2 teams. That was what made up Dust 2. Scrappy fights, the mid-round calling for outsiders, enough to get them over the line there. And it's looking good for them on Inferno.
Clear game plan. You can see Jame being quite direct, talking quite a lot in between this break. Kicker, fantastic entry kills. They doubled up towards the sandbags for a bait and switch. Doesn't quite work out. Yeah, the replay of everyone exploding. That's always a fun one.
And that's the objective. Still another fighting chance for Fluxo. That lost bonus, they don't want to save. They don't want to do any half buys. They're fighting with a UMP and 2 Fami.
Yikes. UMP, what is this, 2017?
Tell you what, it's coming back into vogue. Dexter ace for the UMP yesterday.
You're not wrong. Retake utility being lined up again. Lux with a close grenade. That's going to do a lot of damage on towards Kicker.
Here comes that utility. Smoked immediately. Kicker looking for the jiggle. Lux spots him. Trying to bait out this smoke. Not going to dispense it quite yet. Waiting for VSM's contact to come through, and then it can be dropped. There's a flashbang. There it is. Okay, the smoke gets forced out. Oh, but making a little bit of noise in towards Apps. But there's still 3 players over here, and they've got this boost set up.
You're not seeing this yet from Fluxo. They even got Woody that can support, but his primary focus is looking at the balcony, making sure that no one can extend over. Felps tucked in, playing anti. Lukowski will drop a smoke, but that just completely isolates Felps. Doesn't matter, nor but removed.
All onto Woody now with this UMP. They're just going to burst out, trying to wrap onto short. He comes up big with the kill. Flick gets one in response. Lukowski still fighting, though, gets another. So it's the USP out of bullets, but doesn't matter. The pistol gets it done. Jame, the only one remaining, 30 seconds. Well, you know exactly what he is going to do. Heading into the library, pull up a book, take a chapter, take a timeout.
Shh, be very, very quiet. Jame, he's trying to save the orb. And he needs to be honest. I mean, you look at the economy, it has to be a save. It makes sense this time. I mean, look, 1 versus 4, no time. But that's all off the back of the setup. Triple short, very powerful, especially when you got the lesser weaponry. UMP doing the damage in towards the apartments to kick things off. And Lakowski even doing the damage with the pistol. Fair enough. And that's a round that we kind of question that force by coming in for Fluxo. They want to keep taking the fight to the outsiders. No moment to breathe on that T side, and it is still close once again.
At the very least, they have secured the half, 8 rounds on that T side. You can see this Lakowski clip again. Great kill on Fame. Love the USP kill at the end. Lakowski thinking about aggression. Flashbang. Makes him reconsider. Nice little HE on the kick out and Jame though. About to be boosted up. Looking over the top of this one, here's Felps again. It's his house, you're not welcome. Not without an invitation. Flux has to be careful though, playing around this smoke. Fame on the other side, and that's why. Absolutely domed.
It's always these openers for outsiders towards the top of Banana. That's where they've been finding the success. Fluxo, they're just playing right into their hand. Felps now looking for another scout to take, but he jumps out the way just in time. Outsiders reset, reconvene towards top middle, and now Felps has to be on notice.
And the Lakowski's in apps as well. This double step has been fantastic. Good kill from Felps. He's even going to just about get away with his life. And now Lakowski can start to make his way down. Felps has been so prolific in apps, they're not going to be ready for him and in the back lines, and there it is. Fluxo get the last round of the half.
A little bit closer this time on Inferno, and outsiders will slightly edge it out with a scoreline of 8-7. Can Fluxo stay alive? We'll find out in just a couple of minutes.
it wouldn't be these two teams if it wasn't as close as can be. 8-7 the half as we hop into the second half of Inferno.
Yeah, it was the outsiders being caught off guard by Fluxo's re-aggressions time and time again. However, with their setups on the defense, it's going to be a lot trickier for the outsiders to be caught off guard. Felps leading the charge in Banana with this pistol. And in fact, everyone's here. 4 players ready and waiting to go in.
That's the same setup that we saw from the other side as well. Initial contact from VSM in towards top mid. Going to keep these 4 CTs interested, but they are starting to move around. Flux boosted up for a bit of info. Not spotting anything. Kicker does, though. That smoke coming through, trying to get the fight. Good kill from Kicker. Even trying to fight for more, just throwing out these taps. The rotations start to come through, and good response from Fluxo. Moving back now towards mid. They're going to catch them off guard. Everyone's rotated. VSM, he's found this clear out towards long.
Wait,
what?
Oh, no, it's okay. No.
What is going on?
Oh, my goodness me, VSM.
Okay, he's coming through. Blitz starting and delivering. Woody now with the bomb out in the open in CT spawn, trying to hold on to it. His teammate's nowhere in sight, and he goes down the bomb. It's out in CT spawn. Lakowski, what are you going to do?
Okay, we can break this one down in a second, because I think I know what's happened here. But Lakowski is in this 1 versus 4 situation. He's trying to creep his way round in towards the coffins. It's a very difficult situation. In fact, it's impossible for him to win, because he needs to not only kill everyone, he needs to grab that bomb that's in CT spawn. And I guess for the moment, whilst we see this kind of play out a little bit,
break it down for me.
Yeah, well, what I think was happening there is Fluxo, they expected the reaction of the outsiders to be a couple of players rotate off and then they'll establish a crossfire in between pit and mini pit. So what it wanted to do was walk behind the rotations. They weren't expecting every single player there. Somehow, Lakowski's got the bomb and he's going to try and punch in the digits, but he will not. But yeah, I think that's what the intention was, trying to disrupt and completely ignore the players that were going to be remaining on that A bomb site. Get in behind the rotations and backstab them.
Well, they tried to deliver the bomb to CT spawn.
Well, it worked.
I guess mission successful. Not the bomb site, though. Not where they wanted to go. If they'd just gone to A, obviously they don't know. They don't know that 4 CTs were in CT spawn at that moment. A funny one. Outsiders come out ahead, and well, with no bomb plant, barely a kill. Fluxo are ecoing.
I mean, they have to. It's where the SMGs can come into full force. Jame, even looking to take the fight long range, why not? Kicker, look at this control he's established on Banana. Fluxo, the only real control they've got is in towards middle, but they're being pincered in second by second. VSM looking to find a little bit of a loophole, peeking in towards long right now, but can't quite hit the shot.
It was a tough one, the jumping peak. Lined it up, but couldn't connect. These MP9s, they're eager for it. Jame wants to take the fight. See, peeking in, not spotting anybody. And dodges the utility. Now might be his chance. Spots up the Kalzi. A few bullets fired back. They boost up into apartments. Jame just wants to fight. They're just not giving it to him.
Doesn't want to be overwhelmed. The Kalzi brought down low by the bullets. 50 seconds left. Jame, he's going to keep on going. He just wants to keep on fighting. At the very least, it's information gained. There's a player in towards balcony, but look at Kicker. He's already pushed this. There goes Jame on the cleanup. This one is locked in. It's going to be a 10th for the outsiders. Hello.
Hello. Backstage. All right. 10th for the outsiders. Good round. The MP9s clean up house. Jame gets the AWP out. Double digits reach. But now we're going to see the rifles come out for Fluxo. This is where they need to show what they're made of.
A peek behind the curtain. That's all Fluxo could really see in towards that bomb site. But now suddenly with these rifles, it provides new opportunities, new impact for them to provide. And it's going to need to come out here against the bonus. You still got these MP9s. In fact, it's just one. Jame has upgraded to this AWP and he's peeking down in towards mid. Grenades exchanged. And actually, outsiders, they come out worse for wear.
Yeah, good utility early. Jame upgraded his MP9 after getting 3 kills with it. Thought, you know what, I will get an AWP off the back of that. Now Lakowski looking for a response in towards mid. Trying to peer out, doesn't catch Jame. Jame's got his eye on him. Good smoke though, going to block off his vision. This whole time Flit is tucked in as well. Bit of bait and switch setup. VSM is just going for the contact play. Kicker was already low, almost gave up his life there, but the rotations, the counter utility is immediate from outsiders.
You're completely right. 3 players now reinforcing this bomb site. Fluxo have made presence in towards top mid and outsiders. They're struggling the utility, actually. Kickit's going to head on back. This hit is going to come in. There's only 2 smokes. In fact, make it a 3rd. But as soon as it goes down, Fluxo, they need to go in.
HE thrown out by Kikit. Bounces the wrong way to do the damage, and Fame just creeping forward for the fight. Felps low. This could be a nicer HE. Throws that one out. It tickles everybody. And another smoke comes through, delaying this further. Kikit tucked in. He's starting to burn. Trying to stay alive here. Managed to get back in towards CT. There's still 2 players on site. Look at Fluxo. That bomb's come back down towards bottom mid, but decides to think better of it. Trying to play with these rotations, and now they're going to go. The smoke goes down. VSM leading the charge with the AK, looking for the opening here. Jame is tucked in, drops down a smoke to try and play around. And Fame set up with the crossfire, swings out for a great kill. The flashbang setting him up. VSM goes down, and Fame still cannot be dealt with. A boost coming through as well, and here's Jame with the AWP. Fame swings out, Flick gets another, and it's all falling apart.
Yeah, just really nice round from the outsiders. There's no way that Fluxo can go back. They've burnt down the clock too much already. The only control they really have is in towards Banana, so they can't blindly run in towards this A-bomb site despite not knowing the full setup and how many players have rotated over to B. There's only one real option, and they can't even get past the anchor players.
Yeah, no one falling there. That attack just falls limply on towards the B-bomb site. Tech 9s, 4 of them. P2 Fitty in the hands of VSM. Speed, the name of the game, taking control towards upper Banana. Some HEs to assist them. HEs on the other side get the opener. Fame and Flip chime in for that one. Now they slow down the Tech 9s. They think better of committing to this.
Yeah, there were a lot of pressure immediately. Sneakers were on for Fluxo, but didn't want to get hot rubber in between the flames. So Lux is still residing here in towards top B, trying to be a little bit more of a nuisance, but outsiders they're retaking this, they're getting the information, and well, the weaponry does just favour this CT side because of the partial investment. Another grenade, that softens up the Cowsey just a little.
Yeah, and a further one. Cowsey's brought down to half. The HE is great from outsiders. Going to be peeking into Jame now. Misses the opportunity. Going to fall back. Drops a flash and fades through the smoke. So no chance on the trade. So they could walk up close on him here. There's still plenty of time for them to work with. Fitz started to rotate over to support Jame. Make sure he doesn't get overwhelmed, but there's the swing. Felps comes out close combat, and there's the Cowsey. Flit goes down. Now Kicker, he's feeling uncomfortable, but still has Fame to support. 2 players on this side of the map, and they're not accounting for Kicker tucked in, and there's no way they're ready for Fame. The bomb goes down, Felps recovered AWP, but nothing to be done.
Yeah, that was a really nicely played round from outsiders, especially when it gets a little bit hairy towards the end of that. They expect 2 players on the B-bomb site, not the 3rd. So when Kicker strikes in towards Ruins, they are not ready for the player in towards second Oranges. Flit does everything he can to be that player, and despite him not finding any kills at all, it just sells the idea further and further, and outsiders they will recover because it looks a little bit dicey.
Yeah, they almost found that opening. It was a great smoke out towards long to enable them to get up close, to swing on to Jame with the Tech 9, and then even the bait out to force the fire of Flit so the other Tech 9 could swing close. It was perfectly executed onto those 2 players, but you're exactly right. Outsiders just out-positioned on the B-bomb site. Now another tactical coming through from Fluxo. Definitely needed. Yet to find anything on this T side, sorry.
Yes, with a complete shutout from the outsiders. Again, no AWP. Finances can't accommodate it. So Woody's going to have to rise above with the AK. Timer ticking down.
VSM been a little bit quiet, actually. It's been Felps putting up a huge performance. Cowsey not too far behind him, but it's not quite that team effort we saw in Dust 2.
Yeah, it's really not the map that VSM needs to go quite highest rated player against Team 1 yesterday. Looked good on Dust 2 immediately out the gate against outsiders in this first map of our best of 3, but suddenly he's fallen a little bit flat.
Felps trying his hardest. He ran a smoke towards top Banana. He's just walking up and catch a player with back turn. Kicker goes down. Huge kill to find, and he wants to accelerate further. He wants to catch them off guard, pushing through, using this smoke to make his way through. That Molotov does slow him down. Fame trying to reposition. At the same time, his team is putting pressure over towards A. Flip rotating though, and Fame is found. Felps trying to boost up onto oranges, and there's a huge gap in this smoke. Another one has to be thrown down, but there's VSM. Gets a fantastic kill. Flip tries to go for the hero play, but it's just a dink, and it's not enough.
They can still look this one in, right? I'm not sure if they will, but 2 players have been brought down low. And yeah, you can already see the intentions. Outsiders are not going for this at all. Although I say that, Norbert started making a little bit of ground up. Maybe he's just looking for exits, potentially Jame. He's already holding in towards CT. Norbert's giving this one a good old college try. That grenade not quite going to land and do the damage. But if they can take the rifles away from Fluxo, that's still a little bit of a win, despite them losing the ground that they gave on B.
Jame decides he doesn't want to risk the AWP. So these players are so low, and they knew those dinks had come through, so obviously they want to try and deny any weapons being handed over. Oh my god. Woody gets away with 1. 3 on VSM. That bomb radius doing a bit of damage there, but not going to be enough. So good round from Fluxo, but it's only their first on this T side, and they still have many just to close the gap.
However, on the second half of Dust 2, we saw that the rounds weren't really back and forth. It wasn't a streaky nature, so maybe it's the start of a few rounds in a row for Fluxo. Needs to be really for them.
It's a great round here as well from Felps, right? Just gets up closer to that smoke and just catches them off guard. Outside is not ready for him just to be walking up close for the contact. And VSM does the same onto the side as well. Good utility. Jame brought low early. Norbert trying to fight him towards Boiler. He's sitting behind Flames himself. But still looking to take this one to them in Banana. Utility back and forth. Not wanting to get caught off by Felps again.
No, not quite. Walking forward. Is there going to be a flashbang being primed? There is. Fame is holding it just in case Kickit needs it. If he wants to walk forward, if he wants to recontest Banana, there's the flash. It's a bit more shallow. And there it is. Felps caught completely off guard. That's the opener.
Yeah, thinking it's just an empty flash for the information, but no. Player behind it. Lux now feels forced to do something over to A. The Calci has found the gap. Jame hearing everything though. Scopes in. Easy kill. Now he can reposition. Norbert in the smoke here, trying to play around Pit. Feels pretty comfortable. He takes down Lux. VSM cannot get this trade, and Woody does swing onto Jame. Still potential here. Smoke to try and block off the vision of this Pit player, and Woody trying to flank through from long. There's still this player inside. VSM has dealt with him. Flick goes down. This bomb, it can at least be planted.
They know about Norbert. They know he's here. Crosshair focused on him, but it doesn't matter. Norbert still finds the kill and Fame steps in from short. Outsiders will win another retake. And it's a good round from them. Unless it gets a little bit scary. They find the gap in towards long, right? Jame hears all of the footsteps, even trades out one. But when you're in this scenario, that was a 2 versus 5 that was in your recover. The fact that Fluxo even placed the bomb down, it is a success story. But then you take a look at the overarching scoreline, 13-8. We need to start getting round conversions, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. It's necessary now. And Norbert plays is exactly what you want your Pit player to do. Him just staying alive makes it so uncomfortable. There's really nothing they can do. They just don't feel like they can go anywhere in the post plant. And the A site, the strength of that side is the fact that the post plant is so strong for the Ts. But if you can't get access in towards Pit, there's very little you can do.
Yeah, it really narrows the opportunities. Good damage, though, being done, but Kickit somehow through the smoke with an MP9. There's a player close. Felps, he's letting him walk by. Doesn't matter. James steps in. 2 kills on Banana.
Yeah, that one feels a little bit desperate, just trying to get the hero play, flashing himself through the smoke, wanting to get that trade. Knew that Kickit was low, but obviously Jame is there to support with that AWP. Not just a single soul hold over towards Banana. James reposition, making his way out towards long with that AWP. Woody holding Banana. Kickit just about going to get away as the smoke is going to fade, so he can play a bit more passive. And there was the stack temporarily by Outsiders, but they've now started to reposition. These 3 Ts making their way up, although they do have to go back and get the bomb.
Yeah, they do, and then look at this. They've all stepped in. James holding. Will take first contact, then Kickit could potentially even swing off this. Doesn't even need to. Do not need to force. The issue here doesn't matter. Woody now struck away on Banana. Lukowski walks into the crosshair, and now it's all on Lux.
Yeah, what can you even do here? 1v5. Saving might just be the aim of the game with 14 about to loom. At least you'll have something into the follow-up. Your teammates all have full loss bonus, so you can force around this. He's got utility as well. So it's not the worst position to be in, but another great round from Outsiders. That banana control, fantastic. Kickout is having an absolute amazing game as well, right? We mentioned Phelps, 21 kills on the T side. Kickout on the other side, 21, and his banana plays have been fantastic. Obviously, he got caught out that one round against Phelps, sort of coming out quickly, but outside of that, he's always doing the damage, always catching someone out on that defense.
Yeah, we're very impressed with how he's been performing just at this event as a whole, right? I mean, I feel like he's been quite consistent throughout this event, so it's good to see that he's continuing his form, shining on through. I mean, you can kind of compare and contrast that to VSM, right? The fact that now in these big crunch time moments, Kicker is delivering 14-8. Outsiders are 2 rounds away from sending Fluxo home.
One of the last opportunities for the coach to get on the mic here. Bit of a pep talk for the squad. Everything on the line here, elimination, just 2 rounds away. Outsiders looking unstoppable on this defense, unbreakable. No way through on Banana, no way through on A.
And that's kind of what we were saying, right? I mean, even just leading into the second half, the fact that the rounds that Fluxo were winning were just these controlled aggressive pushes, which is so much easier to do on the CT side because you kind of set the pace. You know kind of roughly what map control everyone has. The fact that it's difficult, these narrow choke points on Inferno, you can't really catch too many players off guard. Find these little pockets of space on the T side.
Phelps now fighting in Banana. This time around, the utility is thrown by the CTs early. They don't contest. They fall back to these passive lines. Jame is also holding in Boiler, waiting for this peak. The timing shot is good, but doesn't connect. Almost gets caught there. If they'd swung, he could have been punished. He is able to get away. Lux, no opportunity. Lakazi trying to flash Jame off the angle. Successful in it. Forces the AWP back. Flit waiting for the smoke to fade to catch off the player. BSM is close by in this smoke, setting up utility. Flit's going to hear this. Well, now they know exactly where he is. That decoy, in fact, actually
Clever.
Catching him off. Smoke being deployed as well. No chances, but that flashbang from Jame is supreme. VSM had no chance there, and the acceleration towards B, that's the response. Fame throws down the smoke, but it's too late. The T's have made their way through. He can rotate over here, but that bomb can make its way onto the side.
It can. It's going to be a 4 versus 5 retake. Kicker, another kill through the smoke. Bomb has been planted. This retake is definitely on. No utility.
And it's a retake fighting for map and series point as well. A necessary round for Fluxo. Woody holding the rotate. Phelps up on high. No utility left on the T side. Phelps is repositioned. Lux holding in towards Fountain. Woody about to be cleared by Norbert. There it is. Now just onto Phelps and Lux. A good kill for Lux, but now it's all on to him as Flit comes through with a double.
Really good for these multi-kills. Flit again started off the series hot, now looking to end it in the same fashion. And another kill through the smoke makes that a lot easier for the Outsiders. It gives them the incentive to go for it. And as soon as Norbert locks in the kill, diligent with his clears towards the sandbags on Banana, it felt like it was only a matter of time.
I mean, that started with that VSM kill, right? Like, he had this player locked in towards the corner. Decoy hits him. That flashbang is just perfect from Jame. Support of Outsiders, fantastic. And now they are 1 round away from progressing.
Yeah, decoy throwing gives up the audio cue. You see that on Vertigo with the sandbags toward the A site as well. Nice little heads-up play from VSM. Regardless, they're now fighting. Backs up against the wall. Need to try and recover the situation. Woody with the AWP. Phelps being brought down low early. That's not ideal because he's been the standout factor for Fluxo.
You can see he didn't think that would have hit him. Looks back down at the scorch marks on the ground. Jame flashed off the angle. Flip might be getting a little frisky here, and Woody's going to punish. Good response, good opener.
Players brought down low though. Doesn't matter so much in the AWP. There's still damage that does favour Outsiders going forward to try and recover this. Utility's been juggled out the window as well. That bomb is making its way over. It's going to be A.
James still here out towards long. Repositioned. Goes down to HT. He's actually going to start to rotate, falling back in towards CT. Making his way over towards the B bomb site. And in fact, even Norbert's starting to move around. But now with that contact, looks like they're reconsidering. Smoke goes down in towards Archers, and that draws their attention back. Norbert throwing a smoke into apps. Flashes through. Norbert now the only one here that can defend. Rotations are coming through though. Famous here. Found Phelps. Woody looking out long with the AWP, but Jame is there with one of his own. VSM trying to find the opening. Nice tap onto Jame. But there's two players on the side that he has to get past, and they are waiting for him. The swing comes through. It's all on the Lux, and Norbert shuts him down and removes Fluxo from Rotterdam.
There's a quick flank as well in towards short, and that's all on Norbert. The fact he stays alive, drops the smoke, worms his way through, means that outsiders find a way to keep this game not going towards overtime. They will keep progressing through in the ESL Challenger Rotterdam all the way through to playoffs. Commiserations to Fluxo, but they've not only shown themselves in a good spotlight, but they've proven that they can not